stepped in a bar last night just to have some fun. You came in a swearing, waving round your gun, 'cause you're a bad man. You're gonna shoot somebody down. Well, I was shooting poems.
Season 2, Interview 2. And we're going to have Roxy Brooks here again. From last year, it's been approximately a year and a half since we interviewed Roxy. But there's been a lot happen with Roxy in a year and a half. And we just thought you guys would like to hear about what's going on. Last season, her interview was our highest viewed interview.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So we're back. What's been happening with you, Roxy?
Ooh, a lot. Since last interview, I've of course been painting a lot. I've been doing some doll making. I've been creating some drawings. I've been doing lots of things. And last year, this year, February, I got married.
Uh-oh.
On Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right. And could you throw out his name there? Or?
His name's Andy.
That's great. So how's that working out for you, okay?
Wonderful. I'm very happy, and I feel happier now and more relaxed and more inspired than I've ever felt before, and I know that really some good artists are really going to meet in the future from that.
Well, I've seen a lot of your artwork, and it is awesome.
Thank you.
You also got a Facebook page.
I do. I have a Facebook page now, and it's Roxy Brooks Art Incorporated, and you can look it up there and check out some of my work on the Facebook.
You have a lot of pictures of your art on there.
Oh, lots of pictures of art, pictures of some of my clothing designs,
Yes,
as
that's
I'm wearing
exactly.
right now. I have pictures of my dolls, a little bit of some adventure shots of Roxy Brooks art in the world and Roxy out in the world. And there's lots and lots of pictures, and there's also prints and note cards for sale on my Facebook, and yeah, just send me a message.
Well, that kind of like covered my next question without the paintings, what else have you been up to, which the dolls, the clothing, and all that, and they, like you said, they can see that on your Facebook page.
Yeah, my Facebook page.
And they can purchase it from you.
Oh,
correct?
absolutely, yes. And I've also told the ladies out there that if they wanted any dresses made for themselves, just send me a message, and I'd love to do that.
There you go, ladies. Can somebody just like retain you to do a certain photo or picture that they want? Maybe they want a portrait. Maybe they got a picture of something. Can you could paint that photograph into a picture or a portrait, or can they retain you to do something like that of something specific that they want, other than what comes out of Roxy's imagination?
Sure, absolutely. I would love to paint. I've had commissions before to do other people's children and relatives, and even like their favorite rock stars, stuff like that. And I love doing that. I love doing that, and I really appreciate being able to have the honor of painting people's children, because that's something that they'll have forever. And even though the child grows up and goes away to school, she'll always be 3 years old in that painting, or however old George, just to be able to have that to go back to and be able to enjoy forever. Even though the children grow up and move away, you still have a picture.
Have you ever just had someone sit and pose for you to do
Sure.
You've done that?
Yes, I have, and as a matter of fact, I've even had some of my friends sit and pose for me to do, like my Little Red Riding Hood painting. My Little Red Riding Hood, I had my friend Elisa sit for that painting,
Wow.
and that was really great, because she's so beautiful, and she's very Renaissance looking, very old world, beautiful. So it was really a pleasure, and it's always very nice because not only do you get to paint, you get to talk to your friend at the same time, and that's always nice. You know.
Well, I imagine that takes quite a while.
Yeah, it sure does.
Sitting.
Yes, it does, and whenever I'm having anybody do a sitting for me, I'll have them sit for a while, like 30, 40 minutes, and then we'll take breaks, and then we'll come back and then work for another 30, 40 minutes. And because I hate to like overstress anyone or to get them too, bored.
Right,
just
and
sitting
most
there.
people, that's probably a good idea, because I don't think a lot of people can sit still.
I can't sit still for that long.
Over the past year and a half, have you been involved in any art shows? Have you?
Art shows? No, I haven't done any art shows last year or so.
Showings or anything?
No, not at all, because I've been very busy. And I want to do another show.
Yes, she got married.
That's right. And it takes a lot of time being a newlywed. And I want to have another show in the future, but I'm thinking that I probably won't have my next show until probably 2016, because I have like one particular picture that I want to have at the next show, and that picture is I want to do Alice in Wonderland's Mad Tea Party again, and I want to do an anniversary edition of that painting because
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Well, the last time I did that painting was 2006, and so I would like to have another show in 2016 so I can have sort of like an anniversary edition of that painting done.
That'd be great. Yeah. So, if you don't have a subject to paint or a photograph, and you're just sitting here one day, where do these ideas for the trees and the monsters and things like that come from?
Well, I have lots of things that inspire me. I have, my imagination is huge. I have a huge imagination, and just going outside for a walk, just to look at the beauty of nature, to enjoy a beautiful sunset, to enjoy, even to lie down in the grass and look at the little bugs crawling around. Everything is an inspiration if your mind is open enough to be able to absorb the beauty of everything that's around you. Even in this crazy world today, there are things that are beautiful, and there are things that are worth painting. There are things in this world that are still worth holding on to. And trees, outdoors, the sky, all those things. Not only are they just magnificent, but they're priceless. These are things that no one could replace if they were gone. And to be able to go out there into the world and to be a part of it is very inspiring. And of course I have always my inspirations from my old B horror movies and the things that my friends are doing with their movies. And, just little silly things like, I don't know, like feelings or like a strange, incident. Everything's an inspiration.
That's an awesome answer.
Everything.
That's an awesome answer. Yeah, I think that was a very good answer. Not to get off the subject of your painting and all, but through the last several years, you've been a big part of BackCreekDaddy Productions. And I'd like for you to just tell the audience how you feel about acting.
Wow. Well, art is in all kinds of forms, and art is something that's always worth exploring. Art is always something worth investigating in and to expand in, and to expand my art by becoming an actress for BackCreekDaddy Productions. I mean, it's nerve-wracking to be on camera. It's not something that I'm accustomed to or am 100% comfortable with, but I enjoy it. And it's so fun to be out there with the fans and the friends out there on set doing things. It's just a blast. It's so much fun, and I just enjoy it, even though I can never remember my lines. I really enjoy it very much.
But
it's a deep satisfaction, and it's an extreme pleasure. And it's an honor too to be able to be a part of BackCreekDaddy Productions.
And we've tried to give her different types of roles, from victim to agents to, we just tried to vary vampire and, you know, the hero or whatever. We try to switch your characters around, and she does an awesome job.
I love doing all the different characters because it's fun to be the good guy and be looking out for everyone and be worried and concerned, and then like to cry and be sad, and then it's so much fun to be like the bad guy and get out there and be like wicked and because it's so different from my natural personality, and to be this wicked person is probably even more fun than being the good guy.
Well, along with your paintings and a lot of your other work, you're into makeup artists. You do a lot of makeup artist work for our films, and we've seen you makeup work for Halloween events and different things like that. Tell us a little bit about that. I mean, what got you into makeup, being a makeup artist?
Well, when I was a child, I used to love watching old Universal horror movies. Frankenstein, The Mummy, Dracula, love Claude Rains as the Invisible Man. All that stuff. All those things were a great inspiration when I was a child, and I really loved seeing that. Like whenever there was like an old Universal horror movie on TV when I was little, it was like, yes, it was like Christmas morning. I mean, and I think that in my past really made me like very interested in that, and not only just interested in it, but interested in how to do that. Not just like how, you know, and not just
make
like
the effects and
right, and that to me was always very fascinating, of course. And it's just another canvas, your face, so why not, you know?
that's good.
It really is. It's any canvas that I can get a hold of, whatever it is, may it be a true canvas or if it's, you know, a piece of fabric or some makeup or anything, everything. It's all art.
Yeah, or one of our guys' face.
Yeah,
in the movie. Yeah.
Even if it's just a bullet hole.
Yeah.
You can make art out of that, you know. It's just, yeah.
That's a great answer. So, what do you see for the future? Anything particular?
Wow.
I mean, you've told us about a show in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And so is that what you're basically going to concentrate
Yes.
your efforts on
Yes.
for the future?
For the next few years, my main interest artistically is going to be like, because I have lots of canvases here now at the house that are like half done, a quarter done, 3/4 done. I want to like focus on like getting all those canvases together, getting all those finished, and of course, you know, artists are always so very reluctant to say, okay, this is done. So it's like, it's not only
Because you always
just
see something else you
right.
want to touch
It's
up or
this
do.
isn't quite right. Let me go back and So
Right.
and so just to go back and like look at all my things that I'm working on to get all these projects completed. And for the next 3 years, it's going to take me about that time just to get everything together. You know, when I'm not concentrating on my marriage, I will be concentrating very hard on all my art.
So, and on top of her concentrating on her marriage and her 2016 show, BackCreekDaddy's going to steal her away for a while for a film that we should start filming in the spring of 2014.
Yay!
So we'll be taking some of her time up for that too.
Happily.
So other than Facebook, your Facebook page, is there any other way that somebody can contact you about a purchase or anything? I mean, do you have a flyers or ads up anywhere, or however, how can they contact you? Is there
Best way to contact me truly right now is through Facebook. You can either go to my private page, Roxy Brooks, or you can go to Roxy Brooks Art Incorporated to contact me, or you can email me through my Yahoo account, and that's roxybrooks@yahoo.com.
That's good. And if we got any BackCreekDaddy fans out there from our page that can't find Roxy's page, just give us a holler. We'll gladly share it with you and put you in contact with her.
Yeah, and my phone number is on my Facebook, so if you need to call and talk about some art, give me a call. We'll talk about it.
Can you show us anything that you're working on right now? Or
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, we are going to show, at the end of our program, we're also going to show a few of Roxy's paintings We're going to let them go across the screen for y'all to see. And, but yeah, do you have something specific now you're working on?
Oh, absolutely. I'm working on an untitled blue landscape right now, and it's like all the rest of my landscapes. It's very much dreamy, fantasy-like, a dream forest. I'm working on that right now. Still working on my Beauty and the Beast, which is it's an involved painting though. So there's a lot going on there, and I'm concentrating on that. And I have about 7 or 8 other canvases that I'm working on as well.
That's great.
Lots.
That is great. And like I said, it's been a year and a half, pretty much. And Roxy's interview of last year was our top-rated, most viewed interview out of 8 that we had last year. And hopefully this one here will just blow everybody away and spread the word.
Yeah, come on my Facebook and you can come on my Roxy Brooks Art Incorporated and you can like my page. And I would love to have lots and lots of likes from all of you out there. I would love that. And thank you ahead of time.
And like I said, anything else that comes up that we haven't covered in the interview, something specific, if you get someone that's you want to share with us that's purchased your paintings or retains you, just share it to your page and share it over to us. We'll get the word out.
Oh, I'd love to. I would love to share everything. I really enjoy sharing my art with the world because art is something that's irreplaceable in this world. And without it, I mean, the world would be very droll and empty and colorless. And I think that to have art in the world and to have lots of art in the world, I mean, it's a healing thing, and it's wonderful. And I think that people, if they were more involved in art, would probably feel better about everything in their life too.
Yeah, and you know, Roxy is a local artist, and she is big for supporting local artists. Whether you be a singer, a guitar player, a painter, anything, we encourage you, and Roxy will tell you, we encourage everybody to make an effort. If they have something they want to try, don't be afraid. Just put it out there, you know.
Yeah, don't worry about criticism. Don't worry about what other people are going to say. Don't worry if you think if it's not good enough, because anybody who goes out there and tries to do any art, regardless if it's filmmaking, if it's painting, if it's sculpting, if it's visual arts like dance, I think that, don't worry about what other people say, because it's not important. What's important is how it makes you feel, how it makes your heart feel warm.
Exactly.
That's really what it's all about. It's not about like if it's commercial enough, or if it's something that like you think that, oh well, this is like what my friends will like. Don't worry about that. Do what you like. That's the most important thing. Do what makes you feel good. And whether or not if it's accepted, not accepted, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter at all.
You've tried. And,
right.
And there's tons of ways to support local talent without spending a dollar.
Yeah.
You know, just like Roxy's page. Simply go there, like, become a fan. That's support. I mean, it'd be awesome if you bought something from her, but, you know, if you can't, that's fine. Just like her page, that's showing support. And we stress this at BackCreekDaddy a lot. People think, well, I don't have the money to support somebody. You don't have to have money to show support. You can physically go to an art show or a show one night with a band playing. There's lots of different ways to do that. I mean, or you can just simply spread the word about people, about a band playing somewhere, or about an art show going on. Or like we're talking to Roxy now, spread the word that Roxy, what she does, and that is helping support local talent right there in itself.
Yeah.
You know, and if you have questions for Roxy, I'm sure that if you post them to her or send them to her, she'll gladly answer you. Or maybe you have an interest in getting started in painting or something, and maybe you just want some tips. What do you say, Roxy?
Sure, I would absolutely give you some tips.
And if you go to her page, you'll see that she is worth listening to because she's got some awesome paintings out there, and that is just a small amount of what she does. She sews, she makes clothes, she makes dolls. I mean, you know, so check her out. Show your support. If no other way, then just become a fan. That's showing support. Spread word of mouth. If you know somebody who might like some of the things that Roxy's got up there and makes or paints, tell them about her. You know, support local talent. That's what we're about. So, is there anything else you'd like to throw in there, Roxy, before we end this?
Let me think. I think we pretty much covered it all. But I just want to tell everybody out there and like the World Wide Web. I want to tell everybody that just keep positive, keep loving everyone, spread peace, make art. That's really what it's all about. Love a lot and learn a lot and never give up hope. Never.
Thank you, Roxy.
Thank you, Mark.
And as always, it was a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
And we look forward to seeing how many likes you get and how much stuff you sell off of this.
It's not about the money. It's all about loving art. It's all about being about
Exactly,
art, and
so-
it's all about just.
So, you know, I had to fool around there a little bit, but yes. But if you do, like, seriously, in all seriousness, if you like what you see and you're interested in purchasing it, please contact her.
Thank you. Thank you, that's sweet. Thank you.
Hey, that wraps it. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.